Hey guys, hope everything's going well. You guys know that drill. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and comment down below. Follow me on Instagram at AIH underscore sports. Follow me on my finance channel on YouTube at AIH Finance, and also follow me on Twitter at AIH underscore sports. Okay, today I wanted to talk about the shoe flipping mentality that we have in sports cards. And just as a note, Josh is the guy that created the successful company StockX. And on StockX, you see a lot of shoe flippers on there. Okay? And now Josh is one of the major players in Fanatics and obviously Tops now, since Fanatics bought them out. And here's the thing about shoe flipping, there were a lot of shoe flippers that came aboard the sports card hobby in 2020. And this was even outlined by Gary Vee. Gary Vee had shows on YouTube, and people were calling in, and you got a lot of shoe flippers that may have been frustrated in flipping shoes, and they went to sports cards. So that type of mentality had or shifted into sports card. Everyone thought that they could make a quick buck, and everybody basically did make a quick flip, and they made some good money. But that slowly changed over the past year. In my opinion, the shoe flippers have left. But the thing about shoe flippers, there are people that make decent money. And my wife knows one of her friend's husband. He flips shoes on the side as a hustle or as a side hustle. And what he does, and a bunch of what other successful shoe flippers do, is they go on Discord and they find glitches in various outlets such as Amazon or other stores or online retailers where the coding is messed up. And because the codes are messed up, they see a huge drop in the price of the shoes. So if you're seeing some Nike Air Jordan shoes that sell for 130, there could be a price glitch and it's selling for 40 bucks, for instance. And it happens at weird times. And the Discord group, what they do is they send, hey, because it's a paid membership. So what they do is they send it to all their members, and whoever gets the most, whoever buys the shoes first, they get it. Sometimes the retailers cancel those transactions, but sometimes they let it go through. And what some of these guys do is they buy sometimes hundreds of shoes, and they just make a killing. So they spend 2 grand, and they could turn that 2 grand to 5 to 6 grand in a relatively short period of time. Now, those are the successful shoe flippers. Now, a lot of people, like I mentioned, or some of the people that came into the sports card hobby weren't probably successful. So they try to do that quick flip, and now they're burned out. But this shoe flipping mentality, majority of people do not make money. It's just like hedge funds. Most of the hedge funds out there do not outperform the S&P 500 during all of these bull markets. You may see during periods of volatility, that's where hedge funds tend to do best because that's where technical analysis works the best, in my opinion. I'm not a technical trader, but this is what I've observed. But what these guys do is these hedge funds, their returns don't meet the S&P 500. So if you just placed over the past 10 years, you placed your money in S&P 500 fund, you're probably doing better than most of these guys out there. There may be some guys like Steve Cohn that are very successful hedge fund guys. They're very successful in flipping, And Steve Cohen has been very successful since he was a very young guy, since his 20s. He was a top trader, so he started his own company, and he just made billions. And now he owns the Mets, and he also owns PSA. And you could see in this hobby right now, it's the shoe flipping mentality and it's the hedge fund mentality that are the ones that are at the top, right? Steve Cohen, owner of PSA, I don't know what percent he owns. You have Josh, right, running the sports card division of Fanatics. And the reality is, most guys are not going to be able to make money. The people that are going to make money are these large corporations. They are in the business, obviously, of making money. But at the same time, who benefits from everyone trying to flip? Once again, it's these corporations. And the thing about flipping right now, and I'm probably going to do another video about this maybe this week. The reality is that most people, if they want to make money in this market, they have to find the right player. So if you find a UFC fighter that's not going to win or not projected to win, and they all of a sudden win, bada bing, bada boom, okay? You make money on it. Beginning of the year, if you saw game one, Aaron Rodgers did poorly. Everyone was buying Jordan Love cards. Well, if you bought Aaron Rodgers cards at that moment and you rode it through the rest of the year, he beat expectations, price of the card went higher. So that's all the game is right now in terms of the flip game. It's beating expectations. And I don't think there are too many people talking about it. Maybe people haven't thought about it, but I do follow what the hedge funds have done. They haven't beaten the S&P 500. This flipping game is not going to work. So in terms of sports cards and flipping, well, the odds are probably not in your favor, even with card values that have gone significantly lower. And for those that are trying to flip in this environment, the only way you could consistently win right now is to find distressed assets where no one really wants to buy. I haven't followed Ben Simmons card prices, but I'm sure that they went down significantly after he didn't play. And now he's with the Nets. And then you're going to get Durant back from injury, and potentially Kyrie could start playing again in New York. So that could have been a deal. And another deal on the same team, like I said, Kyrie. If you were buying maybe in mid-November, no one was touching his cards. I wish I bought some more of his cards then. But I was buying, I think I bought one of Kyrie's cards in December when they announced, okay, he's allowed to play part-time. So, yeah, this shoe flipping mentality, it's not going to work for majority of us. And yeah, let me know what you think about this, guys. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and comment down below, guys. Thank you. Bye.